Hey guys, Nestletter Magic here, and Wizards is back at it again with the White Vans, and also an article written by Corbin Hostler, who, apparently they don't even know who it is. You know how they usually put the little bio link below their little picture? There is none. There's no description of who this person is. Now you're probably thinking I'm making a joke here, but this is Wizards of the Coast. They might legitimately not know who this person is that wrote this article. And the title of the article is Playoffs Come to the Pro Tour. I don't care, I don't watch that trash. But they're adding playoffs apparently, so let's read this together. So, history is a loaded word in the Magic world. Wow, we're gonna start with that? Okay, somebody has an English degree. You know, having like an English or literature degree and then writing for Wizards of the Coast is like getting your culinary arts degree and then working at McDonald's. You take it out when the machine goes ding. A lot of innovative skill there. Okay, I don't actually know his educational background. So with 25 years of cards and tournaments to match, it's nearly impossible to do something in the game that hasn't been done countless times before in one way or another. Let me stop you right there, Corbin. I've been saying it for years. You need to bring back 90s Nickelodeon physical challenges where somebody has to ride a tricycle around a cone thing and then climb a mountain while CO2, confetti, and slime is being dropped on them. You can let this spell resolve, or you can do a physical challenge. Maybe do like trivia questions, and then if you get it wrong, you have to climb the mountain from, what the hell was that, Guts? Shout out to all my 90s kids out there. I can say with absolute certainty that they have never done that at a Pro Tour, so maybe implement that. Maybe then it would be watchable. In fact, I guarantee you it would be watchable. Maybe we could see LSV covered in slime climbing up a mountain while, Gabby Sparks yells at him to leave his wife or whatever. I never heard that whole story. All I heard is something about her being a family-ruining slut. Something like that. Wonderful face of the company to put on the tournament there, Wizards. But then again, most pro players are drug abusing, cheating on their girlfriend scumbags, so, you just stick your hand in the bag full of pros, pull one out, and whatever. It's a terrible person, but let's feature him, have him write an article or something. We're going to get through this eventually, but not anytime soon. Let's see, it says, and yet, as we enter a new Pro Tour season and Magic embarks on its second quarter century of life, it won't be around that long to even measure it that way. Two players stand poised to make history in those 25 years just once before there has been a tie in the Player of the Year race. Oh, I just realized that that's what they mean by playoffs. I already knew about this. I already made a video about this. So there's two players that are tied for Player of the Year, and they're going to have, I guess, playoff? That's not really what comes to mind when they say playoff. Well, this is a waste of my time to be reading this, so I'll just skim through it. So Seth Mansfield and Luis Salvato, they both tied with the highest number of pro points, or whatever the hell they call them, Planeswalker points, I don't remember at this point, which means that they probably out-cheated all the other cheaters at the tournaments. There's really no other way to do that other than getting incredibly lucky. Oh, I love the next part. Player of the Year races are always filled with drama, but rarely do they come down to such a tight finish. Yes, people being accused of cheating, people actually cheating. People who are just rich boy douchebags who just can attend more tournaments and get more points. Wizards rigging tournaments for these people by giving them 3 free wins at the start of every single tournament. And they just call them buy rounds. I call them tournament rigging. So neither one of them deserve to be there. Nobody cares about this. Nobody looks up to pro players, and they're both probably disgraces who haven't been caught cheating yet. So anyway, this absolute shitstorm is kicking off on Thursday, November 8th at 3 p.m. They don't say if that's local time or just, who cares? Just don't even watch it. It's not worth your damn time. It's going to be right before the kickoff of Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica, and they have to build 4 decks, and, Wizards is building the decks for them based on the deck list that they supply to Wizards. Wizards will then hand each of them 4 giant piles of curved garbage, and then they'll try to duel with them. They actually got statements from the players. That's kind of interesting. Manfield said, "I've been in high-pressure situations before." And then the interviewer asks, "What would you know about pressure?" And then he says, "Well, I have kissed a man." Just kidding, that's an Ace Ventura quote. I mean, I don't know that he hasn't. It's just I don't want to put words in his mouth. Playing against a competitor like Louise, that gets me even more excited. And then the interviewer asks, "You mean like," and then he cuts him off by just nodding and kind of doing something with his eyebrows suggestively. Well, then they just completely mispunctuated this sentence. It says, "This is a special thing. I'm going into it with the goal," like as if that's one sentence. The goal, just to have fun, not getting crazy stressed over it. Just kidding, my butt cheeks are clenched so tight I could crack a walnut with them. Then they went over to Luis Salvato for a statement. He says, when I saw we had finished tied, my first reaction was just full happiness. Just kidding. I hate that guy. I should have won. I am going to destroy him. I'm going to find everything that he loves or cares about in this world, put it in a pile and burn it right before the match. Hopefully that sends a signal. Sometimes it's not about the property. It's about sending a message. I didn't even plan on going to Stockholm at first, but in the end, it was my last shot, so I took it. I mean, seriously, I really didn't want to go to Sweden. That place is a complete war zone because they let too many damn immigrants in and now they're all armed and dangerous. Seriously, there's actually no-go zones that the police refuse to go into in Sweden. It is really messed up over there. Being in this position is already a huge thing, so I feel like I already won despite the result. To which the interviewer responded, well, that's clearly bullshit. You obviously want to win, and you were very disappointed about the tie. But he continues, Seth is one of the best in this game, and I respect him a lot. He defeated me twice in the same Pro Tour. Wait, how is that even possible? How do you even go up against the same person twice? I guess, wait, if you make it to the top 16 or 32, you'd be forced to play the same person twice if you already played them earlier? Maybe, but shouldn't the software not match you up against them? I don't know, whatever. So he goes on to say, I'm glad to play against such a great player for one of the best titles in the game, which I am going to win if I literally have to stab a knife through his hand and pin it to the table. Which honestly, to keep each of them from cheating, they might have to do that. By the way, all of those quotes in the entire interview was slightly altered a little bit, perhaps embellished slightly for comedic reasons. They did not actually say the vast majority of this. Gotta say that for legal reasons just as much as I had to make this actually interesting. So he does go on to say, I think the three big accomplishments in this game are winning a Pro Tour, being the World Championship, and being a level 99 meme wizard. But unfortunately, I'm only level 71, the Great Desolator Magic is already level 99, and no other human has attained such level of meme awesomeness. Seriously, that guy has ascended to be a meme lich. He can resurrect old memes from 2008 and make them relevant again. I've never seen anything like it. But hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad if I win Player of the Year. I love how the guy, representing Wizards wrote hundreds of games, thousands of spells, dozens of tournaments, a crazy 6-week sprint across the planet. Yeah, maybe you should stop holding them in foreign countries. It's too expensive and annoying and time-consuming. This bro wasn't even gonna go to Sweden, probably because it's all the way in damn Sweden. Plus, could they have them in worse places? But they've hit Sweden, which is a war zone, Brazil, which is a perpetual war zone. I know! Get ready for Grand Prix Somalia, everybody! Yar, don't forget to dodge the pirates on your way into the country. Some dude just walks into the Grand Prix, grabs a frickin' microphone, and he's like, listen, I am the winner now. That's a reference to that Tom Hanks movie where to get the boat jacked. Probably because they didn't have enough guns. Guns really do solve almost every situation. They also say that Seth and Louise will play, quote, one final match to determine the 2017 through 18 Player of the Year title. No, they're going to play 4 to 7 matches, I believe. I don't think they know what game, match, and round mean, because if you switch your deck, it's a new match. It's all happening at Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica, and you can be sure tens of thousands of fans across the world will be watching the pairs scratch their names into Magic history. No, only one of them will, because one of them will win. I don't think you'd scratch your name into a website. That would be hard to do. And let me back this train up a little bit. You can be sure tens of thousands of fans across the world will be watching. You absolutely cannot be sure that tens with an S plural will watch this. You can't even be sure that it would clear 1,000. I mean, my live streams sometimes get more than theirs do. So anyway, it's 4 decks and they have to win with all 4 of them, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I thought the format was kind of cool. It sounded neat, but I don't care who these people are. I really could imagine how they got here, and it's not good. And hopefully they force them to play on Arena so that, well, one, the coverage doesn't suck and we can actually see what's going on. And secondly, so that they can't cheat. That will be interesting. I will definitely cover it if that occurs. Otherwise, I could care less who wins. Let me know if these guys have any history cheating that you guys have heard about in the pro scene. Leave that down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next video.